Outsourcing can make your agency cheaper and less valuable at the same time. Same decision, same week. And here's the part that surprises people. The owners who get this wrong almost never get it wrong on the vendor. They get it wrong before they ever talk to one. So before you move a single task out of your building, run one sort, 3 buckets. The order you fill them in is the whole game. I'm Craig Cody. I'm a former NYPD lieutenant, now a CPA for over 23 years, and a certified tax coach. My firm works with marketing and advertising agency owners all day long, more than 70 of them every month. Before we get started, if you own an agency or you hope to one day, subscribe to the channel. I post in-depth videos covering taxes, profitability, cash flow, agency finances, and the strategies successful agency owners use to grow while keeping more of their money. Every recurring task in your business goes in one of 3 buckets. Bucket 1 is automate, repetitive, rules-based work with a clear input, a clear output, and one person who owns the exceptions. Data moving from one place to another, reminders, first pass sorting. If a task needs a judgment call more than once in a while, that's not automation, that's a workflow with a person in it. Bucket 2 is outsource, work that needs somebody capable but doesn't need to sit at the center of the client relationship. And here's where most agencies run the wrong test. It's not whether somebody else can do it cheaper. The test is whether you can write down what good looks like, review it, and measure it without anybody losing accountability. If you can't write the spec, you can't outsource it. You can only hope. Bucket 3 is retain. This is the one owners get too aggressive with because it's the expensive bucket and expensive things look like savings potential. Retain is where judgment lives. Context, trust, the reason a client picks you. For an agency, that's usually positioning, creative direction, pricing, and the senior client conversation. Those aren't expensive tasks to eliminate. They're the reason the client hired you. So why does that 3rd bucket matter so much? Because it's the only one a client is going to pay a premium for. Execution has a market rate, and that rate's public. Judgment doesn't. Clients don't renew with the delivery capability. They renew with the people who make the calls. When one of them stays at your number instead of shopping you, they're paying you for the thing they can't buy by the hour. Somebody who knows their business, sees the problem before they do, and tells them the truth about it. Move that out offshore, and you didn't reduce cost. You handed away the reason you're not competing on rate. And you can bring production back in-house in a quarter. A senior relationship is going to take years. Second thing, and this is the CPA part, the vendor rate is not the cost. I watch the cleanest version of this in my own field every year, tax software costs. The annual rate may be fairly inexpensive, and that's the number every firm compares. But then you find out all the forms it doesn't write to. So you buy the add-on, or you carry a second subscription for the returns the first one won't handle. By the end of the year, the cost far exceeds what the top-tier package would have cost you. The rate was never the cost, it was the entry fee. And an outsourced task behaves the same way. Fully loaded is the invoice, plus your senior review hours at your senior rate, plus the rework, plus the coordination nobody logs. Many owners will compare a vendor rate to a salary rate, see a gap, and stop right there. Then the gap may close over 2 quarters and nobody goes back to check. So run it with your own numbers before you sign. Third, and almost nobody asked this one, you freed up your senior hours, which is great, but what happened to them? More advisory time, a faster close, better response times? Name what it is, then go find it in a real number 90 days later. Because if nothing changed, you didn't buy capacity, you moved the work and paid somebody for the privilege. Now the last one, and it's the reason you're hearing this from a CPA instead of from a consultant. Cost reduction is a subtraction. It happens once. Differentiation is what gets multiplied when somebody buys the business. A buyer is paying for your ability to keep delivering after you're gone. That includes the relationships and the judgment that keeps clients renewing. If the senior client conversation lives with a vendor, a buyer doesn't see a lean cost structure. They see a business whose core capability sits outside the walls on a contract somebody else can renegotiate. That's not an asset, that's a discount, cheaper and worthless at the same time. So don't sort the whole company, you'll never finish. Take one delivery line, list the recurring tasks, mark the retain bucket first before you price anything. Then for every task you move, write down 5 numbers: cycle time, error rate, review time, fully loaded cost, and senior hours released. And then name one place those hours are going. Outsource the task, keep the judgment. If you want a second set of eyes on what a move like this does to your margins and your valuation, book a free tax analysis. All right, before you go, if you're an agency owner and you want to keep more of what you make, I've got 2 things for you. First, grab a copy of my book, The 12 Biggest Tax Mistakes That Cost Agency Owners Thousands. It breaks down the exact mistakes I see every day and how to avoid them. Second, if you want to see what this looks like for your business, get a free tax analysis. We'll take a look at what you're doing now and show you where you might be overpaying. And if this video helped you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future strategies on tax planning, cash flow, and building a more profitable agency. I'll see you in the next video.